Still waiting on my permit for my electrical meter.
Okay. So AKA there's no AC.
heat.
Okay.
Both, no AC and no electricity.
No AC.
So, main room. What I'm thinking, a dressing room.
Okay. Oh, I love how we just went straight into the tour.
Yeah.
No. Hey, I'll clip the video. Let's get it.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking, this room, make it into like a dressing room, changing room.
Okay.
It's like a open space.
Okay. It ends right here, right? This doesn't like
Yeah.
have a secret door or something like that?
No, it's like a mirror, like some kind of tent.
Interesting. Okay.
This is an empty room. I was thinking storage, or I don't know what I want to transfer to anything.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe photo booth room.
No, it would be
No.
outside.
Kitchenette. All right, fridge,
Okay,
freezer.
beautiful. I love this. It's very, very compartmentalized already. I love it.
I'm gonna keep the sink, probably paint the cabinets.
Yo, keep this locker situation. That's a vibe. I ain't gonna lie.
Honestly, I thought it was a strip club. No, I'm just saying when I first got it.
Oh.
Nah, you wild.
Bathroom, but
No. Oh, I'm so sorry.
on the plans, this is drawn up. This door won't be here on the plans. This is gonna be full wall, and then the door for the restroom is gonna open that way.
Wait, so
I'm gonna take this door down and close the wall.
how people get to that bathroom?
Oh, so I'm gonna make this into a hallway, bathroom. A wall is gonna be here, storage, another bathroom. So this is gonna be like 2 bathrooms.
Is that washer and dryer connect?
Yeah. So they're gonna try to connect the second bathroom plumbing since it's already washer dryer connected.
All right, so run that back one more time.
Okay. So I
We're gonna
thought-
close this off.
Yeah, because I thought this is weird. Like, face the table right here, and somebody going to the bathroom and it opened like this.
I mean, the door could open inside.
Oh, you like, oh, they could put it.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
I just like what you mentioned just now about the opening the door and close. Like it just I don't.
But also, the engineer said ADA
Who called the engineer?
to get the floor plan so I can get occupancy.
Who did that?
The owner, the landlord.
He did that.
Because this used to be one space. He divided it. So
Oh, I remember
You
this.
remember?
It's the 3 spaces into 1 or something like that.
it was one big one. He divided mine, the lady next door. But when I did my due diligence, the city was like, I don't know where you are.
That's the power, because she couldn't get
I
power.
couldn't, and that's
Yeah,
how
I
I get
remember
power. So
Yes, she can. They could just do 1 meter and then just prorate it.
yeah, but you can't pull the meter without a permit.
You don't have to. The owner would do that, and then you could just prorate it.
Well, yeah, no. So he's gonna pull the meter, but like our electrical company, you have to have a city permit for them to come put the meter.
But that's what I'm saying. There is a meter existing right now.
It's on her side though. She got like.
Cool. When space A, B, and C are all open,
Yeah.
just prorate the electricity. If it's $300, everybody pays.
Oh,
$100.
you're saying with her?
Yeah.
Got it. I was jumping.
That's the easiest way to do that.
Yeah.
When
Instead
I-
of doing all this rigmarole extra BS.
You know what? I'm gonna talk to the landlord because when he first showed the spot, there was lights when I came here. But I don't know when she moved in next door if she called and had the lights rerouted for just her space alone.
But I don't see why she would do that. I mean,
Look.
I do know why she would do that because in case
don't
somebody,
wanna pay for it.
yeah, she
She
doesn't
don't
want to
wanna-
pay for somebody else. Yeah.
So then that's how it became in the lease that the landlord will get the permit and pull the electrical meter for me.
Okay, so that's not your problem then.
No, I'm not paying right now at all.
Oh, but like that whole situation.
Oh, that situation is not mine either.
That's nothing to do with you.
No,
Interesting.
he paid for the plans, the fees to the city. He's gonna pay for the meter and all that. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. How long is this process gonna take?
The plans went already at the city. The first round came out. They came back with a question. They wanted to know so what is the space? Banquet hall, club, bar. So
Strip club.
yeah, engineer, hit him back and basically updated him let him know it's gonna be a venue. So now he said expect 22 days for the plan approval. So I'm looking at, I think, no later than the 3rd week of June.
Okay. My only concern was the cash investment and the time investment. But since the time investment isn't that long and the cash investment isn't your problem, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But it's in the lease though, there was a 90-day clause I put in the lease that said if he didn't get the meter in 90 days, then he
can
would
walk
have to
away.
refund me all my money.
Who's your attorney?
I went with
Nadia?
Nadia.
Shout out Nadia. Shout out Nadia.
So
Super clutch, yeah.
he does have 90 days to get the meter. But
Right. Yeah. Worst come to worst, you don't lose anything.
I won't lose anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have to give me my money back.
I feel a lot better about this conversation now. Yeah, I was like, when we first started talking, you were just like, oh yeah, and the permit, but this and the occupants, and I have to move the bathroom. I was like, huh?
No,
I was kind of nervous.
We-
I was like, what's happening? Because we've been coming into some of these tours, like people was like,
Yeah,
doing some extraness.
No, the contingencies, they are there.
Beautiful.
For sure, yeah.
Okay, I like that.
I still want to talk about this.
Okay,
I want to get an understanding of this.
so
All right,
there's gonna be
we got
2
that.
bathrooms,
All right, so gonna be 2 bathrooms
side by side, one on the back side of this one.
through this hallway.
This will be the bathroom hallway,
Have we gotten quotes on that?
yeah.
That sounds very expensive.
What's that quote looking like?
The first
You see how you
contractor,
swallow
Yeah,
just now?
yeah.
okay, they quoted me 16,000, but let me tell you everything that's in the 16. This wall, I'm gonna call it a pony wall, right?
You're gonna call it
Because
what wall?
a pony wall,
Pony wall.
because I could like hop over and go into her side.
What is that?
Why would you want to do that?
No, I'm just joking though. But the engineer said that for the city, this needs to be a firewall. So this wall is gonna have to come from ground to ceiling of the building. So that's included in the quote, making this a firewall. Building the wall to make this a storage is included in the 16K.
The 2 bathrooms.
Yes. And then a mop sink, because now that's regulation, you have to have a mop sink out here. That is also included.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But I found me somebody else, and he said that he will work with me.
But there's still so much work that you'll have to get done. What about the flooring? What about
Oh,
the painting?
landlord. It's in my lease to
Really?
do my flooring too.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah,
What kind of flooring is he doing?
my choice.
Really?
What is the budget?
He
Is
did
it
not
your choice? Did
specify,
they say?
but in the lease, I told Nadia, was like, well, you need to specify in the lease just in case. So in the lease, it does say luxury vinyl plank.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I want epoxy, and I am gonna ask for it.
Offer you don't make is offer they can't take. I ain't mad.
Yeah, I mean,
I have epoxy. I am gonna ask him for it, and if he thinks it's too expensive, I'm gonna ask him, well, how much is he willing to pay, and then
pay the difference.
And then pay the difference.
that's the only reason. Now y'all see why I've been sticking it out through my little process, because
The landlord is flexible.
he,
I get
yes,
it. Yeah.
Okay, so throughout this process, you're not paying,
I'm not paying no.
and then when do you start paying?
When I get my electrical meter, and I'm gonna ask him once I get that, can he still give me 3 months? Because now I haven't had time to come in here and work.
So you had 3 months initially.
No, I had until I get electrical meter.
Oh, that was it.
But there's no rent concession.
No.
So technically he could say no.
He could say no, but I'm still gonna ask. But if he said no, midway through June, right, I'm thinking about having a contractor come here and start working, like tear that wall down, put it up, start getting some of the process going. And then when I get my meter, ask, can I at least have, I'm gonna ask for 3, that may be pushing it. But if he buds between like a month or 2, I'm gonna take it. I'm thinking he's gonna say yes.
I'm hoping that he does, but the thing about it is just up until this point, he has been very flexible.
Yeah.
So he might look at it like, all right, cool.
I've given
I've given you X, Y, Z. I
Yeah.
can't give you rent concession on top of
Okay, that's fine too. But when I signed my lease, I paid first and last, so I got a month already that I already paid.
that. You bought yourself a month.
I bought myself a month already.
Rent concession is good to have as well, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I would at least want it 60 days, preferably 90.
Okay.
it's water under the bridge.
Yeah, I mean, you did good with
Yeah,
You
you did
learned.
phenomenal. You did
Yeah, you did
phenomenal.
good with everything else. I mean, you got floors.
Yeah.
You got permits.
And I mean, that's probably why he's most likely gonna, I mean, look, hopefully he does, but he's also like, hey, look, listen, I paid for X, Y, Z. I don't really need to give you rent concession, which at the, honestly,
I would still say okay to that too.
yeah, I mean, like he brought you up to a great point.
My rent is not that bad, so I don't feel like I would be like,
Right. I'm loving that locker. Like, keep the locker.
what am I gonna put in the
No,
locker?
no, no. Like, repaint it and make it like a vibe.
You wouldn't know what I was thinking. In the
I'm not in your mind, so I don't know.
okay, so in the men's bathroom, I was thinking of doing like a black and white theme with gold accents. In the women's bathroom, I was thinking of some kind of like floral print, maybe with a little black too, because I think black just looks cleaner all the time.
It does.
When you wipe it down. So like maybe some kind of like floral wallpaper, black. The kitchen, I was thinking about doing like a green backsplash, because those cabinets, I'm painting them black.
Okay.
But then
Continue.
I was thinking, the countertop black too, but I was just still thinking we could just keep it all black
I don't have a problem with that.
with a green backsplash in there.
A
That's what
green backsplash.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably change out that faucet thing.
Okay.
Emerald green? Mm-hmm. I've seen it.
I like that.
It's pop.
It just looked fancy.
Yeah, I like that. Green.
Okay. So we can
Yeah.
do the lockers like a matte black or an emerald
Yep.
green.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's what I'm thinking. In the changing room, I was thinking,
If that's gonna be a change room, then put the locker in there.
oh, this locker should go in the changing room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you're gonna dress it up, right? You're gonna make
Yeah.
it vibe. It doesn't make no sense to be in the kitchenette.
Oh, okay. I like that. So what am I gonna do with this room?
This one right here?
Yeah.
Well, you said this is gonna be a changing room.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the kitchenette. Mm-hmm. The last one's gonna be bathroom and what?
Storage.
Bathroom and storage.
Food room.
Yeah,
We don't have to have anything out here.
Yeah, so you have the food stations right there, maybe like a little microwave.
Next to the kitchen. Okay, but let me ask y'all what y'all think about this. Later on, I was thinking about knocking this wall down and pushing these rooms back to open this area. Or do y'all think this is enough space?
I would not do that.
No, just leave it. Because I'm steady investing money.
More than that, I just don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, it's not necessary. Yeah.
I
think that this space
This is a great size. Yeah, right here you have a good like 2,000 square feet.
Yeah. This is a nice space.
And then you have like everything kind of separate, like
So you got kitchen, dressing
Yeah.
room, food room.
yeah, it's like out the way.
Restrooms out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight event.
Space.
Because if you knock these down, then this stuff is gonna be outside. It's gonna,
No. I was gonna push the wall back to make these rooms smaller,
Oh, to make this room.
to make this room larger.
Ooh, wow.
The expense,
Yeah,
the return on that.
No.
You ain't it's not gonna be much of a difference.
It's just not. How much you gonna push it in?
Like this, at least from here, that grid line.
But then if you do that, let's go back to the kitchen.
Oh, it's gonna take my bathroom off. I'm gonna knock my bathroom off.
I mean, then like literally the minute you walk in, you're bumping into the sink.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And I forgot about the bathroom.
And the bathroom. You got a water tank in there. You know what I'm saying? And you got a sink right here. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
so we'll just leave it. What do you think about the pole? Do a shot
I hate it,
in
but it is what it is.
I hate it too. It's in the middle.
You know what I'm saying? But what you can do is you can either 1, leave it, 2, frame it, 3, leave it alone.
But if I frame it, you don't think it's gonna take away from space?
I mean, if you frame it, it doesn't have to be a lot.
Nah, you don't have to-
It's just you just box it in.
Frame it,
Okay.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like 1 inch off the pole. But like honestly, that's an unnecessary.
Paint it white, leave it.
For now.
Because I'm thinking of going full white box. I wanted white floor, white walls, and I'm gonna change the ceiling tiles out and make them, you know, that elegant looking ceiling tiles.
Or not.
No?
Or just leave the ceiling tiles alone.
Okay. Well, I guess, you know what, that would depend on how much money I spend on the other pieces too.
I don't think that should depend on anything.
Just leave them alone.
Yes.
I don't think it. They look absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, you have.
Wait, so I just want to kind of like reset the room real quick.
Okay.
Besides the landlord's work, what do you have to or want to pay for?
That bathroom is what I'm gonna have to pay for.
Bathroom.
The
not
bathroom
build,
aesthetics.
or just like the.
I'm gonna have to pay for the build out the second bathroom and the aesthetic piece. Other than that, everything is fine because he's taking care of the flooring. And
Run the bathroom part by
The
me.
second bathroom is necessary. We gotta have.
that's what the engineer said. He was basically saying in order to get the occupancy, most likely the city's gonna want me to have a second bathroom.
What's the occupancy right now?
I don't have one because it used to be one space. This space technically doesn't exist
Doesn't exist.
with the city. So this is like brand new occupancy.
I would wait on that. Like I would see what the occupancy is with one bathroom.
But now he already drew it in on the plan. He didn't want to not include anything and have to keep going back.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
he
that
was
makes
just trying to lay everything out,
That makes sense.
one cycle, get approved, and
Go from
Gotcha.
there.
Because
That makes
he
sense.
was trying to place in anything that he thought the city would push back on.
gotcha. Okay. I mean, hey, look, listen. At least he's doing it at his expense, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
So the 16 grand that you was talking about, that was that?
Yeah, one contractor said for the bathroom, the firewall,
the storage.
the storage, yes. I found somebody else. There's another space down the street. I went and got her contract. But he told me that he most likely could keep me probably like $8K for everything.
That sounds a lot
sounds-
more. That sounds like it makes sense because 16 grand just sounded very
Excessive,
inflated.
yeah.
My landlord said he has the guy for 6K. But I need to just do my due diligence on that one.
Or you give the landlord the 6K,
And let
him take care of it.
Yeah.
I could.
That way it's your guy.
In all honesty, my landlord is a little too lax. I don't feel like I need to make sure that they come as licensed contractors, because once they give me occupancy, they're gonna come back and check everything, and if they didn't pull permits, I'm gonna be,
But you have a 90-day kind of let me go out my lease clause.
yeah, but by that time, I may be past the 90 days though. And what if he pulls the electrical box, that is gonna be null and void.
Interesting.
So 90 days is for electrical only.
Yes, so for him to get me electricity within 90 days, because I can't work right now.
So is there any clause in the lease about the work?
No, I didn't put that in there.
Okay.
I would say that the 16 grand is excessive.
I agree.
All right, we can find somebody cheaper. 8 to 10 sounds a little bit more reasonable to me.
Sorry to cut you.
Go ahead.
If you are concerned about the speed, set a budget. This is what I'm gonna pay for. This is what I'm gonna do. Get his approval. Whatever money you spend for, he takes it off the rent.
Oh, I could ask
So that way you can have your eye on it, but you still take care of it, but you still get the credit for it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's something I could definitely talk with him about for sure. Once the engineer was saying, once I get occupancy, the city's gonna come back and inspect all the changes I made.
Yeah, post inspection.
Yes, and so I told him 6K. He was like, well, I think that sounds a little too cheap. He was like, you want to make sure that those are licensed contractors that will pull permits to do the work. Because he was like, if they come do the work and there were no permits, the
Yeah,
city
they'll shut you down.
they're going to shut me down and possibly fine me. He was like, you're going to end up spending more money.
Okay, so I mean, we could do. The landlord's the one that pitched that he has a guy for 6K, right?
Yeah.
And he's licensed, I'm guessing, because.
I did not ask the landlord. I didn't really go into details with him about that. But I was kind of, once we got to that phase, I was going to be like, look, let me talk to a guy on my
I mean, you
own.
could just oversee the process. You could
Yeah.
just say, hey, look, listen, give me the
Give me the
guy's
contact.
Give me the contact. I'll handle it. I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
I'll just, like, you know, because I mean that's the one thing that you were gonna pay for anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, just.
And then also, there's another little issue. This wall.
But wait, there's more.
Yes, because I did get a quote for $1,500 for this wall, but when the contractor came to quote me,
What?
The
Like,
firewall.
the firewall, he was like, well, why are you paying for the wall by yourself? Because this wall needs to come down on her side too, so y'all should really go half on that wall. And so I'm like, do I want to deal with the house club trying to get her to go half, or do I just want to pay it out?
That technically is the landlord's expense because that's not her expense. She paid for her space, right? She paid for her space as is. So hear me out, right? So you come in and you come into this space making it one space?
It was one, no, when I got this, it was already one space. He had already put this wall up.
Yeah,
The
so
landlord,
that should be his expense.
I thought-
He's the one subdividing.
he did subdivide it.
Yeah, so he has to do that. That should not be your expense.
I kind of asked him about it. He was like, but I'm already paying for XYZ.
so you gotta pay for ABC.
Yeah, but we have to do things the right way too, right? He's subdividing it, so he should be responsible for the firewall and the electrical because this is his building.
I didn't think about that
Yeah,
because
he made it from 1 to 3, so he has to do it properly.
if I take that wall down, her electrical may go down on her side, huh? Possibly when it goes back. I don't know how the inside of a wall work, but
No, the firewall basically separates in the event of a fire,
yes.
right? So that firewall wasn't necessary until he subdivided the space. He subdivided the space, now the firewall needs to be there. He should be paying for it.
I'm gonna talk to him about that again.
If you pay for it, it should come off your rent.
It's one of those tricky situations.
Because
It's one of those very tricky.
he's
situations.
looking at, I'm already paying for enough. That's like when I ran it by him the first time, he was kind of like, I'm paying for this, and that.
In a perfect world, I wish it would go that way, but it's tricky, and I'm gonna say why. Technically, landlords are responsible for structural issues, right? If I
Gotcha.
come in and I rent this space, right, I rented the space knowing what it was. It's kind of like you get into bed with a cheater, you know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Respectfully. So it's kind of like you got into the space, and it's like, all right, cool, but like you knew that wasn't, you knew that this was subdivided or anything like that, right? Yeah, he's cool. He's doing a lot of this work, that work, whatever the case may be, but something like that, I can see why he would push back on it. I can see why. It's a conversation. Me personally, if I was to step in, buy your business tomorrow, would I let $1,500 be a big painstaking thing? No, I'd ask him 100%, like, hey, look, listen, I talked with my peoples. They said this. Can we at least go half? Can you go? I would pitch. Can you pay for it? Settle for half. Worst come to worst, be bitches and moans about it. All right.
That's when he came back with the 6K. I got somebody who's gonna do all that for you for 6K. And I was like, well, how much is the wall gonna be by itself? He was like, the total is 6K for everything. That's what my guy said.
So that includes the firewall.
Yeah, he bundled it, and so basically he's like, 6K ain't that much money. Why are you trying to get me to pay for the wall?
I see where he's coming from. I really
Yeah.
do. Believe me, like hearing this and doing like 1,000 of these venue walkthroughs, like this guy's very nice.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
Very, very
So me personally, with people like that, I try not to like, you know what I'm
Make
saying?
'em-
You know, I try not to like make him do that dance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is why I'm like, all right, cool. Like if he doesn't do it, fuck it. It is what it is. But 7,500 versus all this shit, like
Yeah.
you're winning.
Yeah.
Winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What is this?
So this used to be a part of a massage school, and when I had other contractors come out, they told me they think all of this was plumbing or there was a bathroom here or something.
Oh, so this could be capped.
Tapped off.
Yeah, all of these things are to be kept. A toilet, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see the flange. Yeah.
So, 'cause this used to be a massage school, or it could have been a toilet and a sink or something. That's where we at. That's a full story.
All right.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
Very good story.
Your landlord is very lenient.
Oh yeah, for
He's
sure.
very lenient.
And honestly, like, I feel like at first I was like very impatient. Like when the plans were being drawn up, I was texting, I was calling. But then I feel like maybe I need to be patient and then let this run its course to allow me to be fully prepared.
When'd you sign your lease?
I forgot when I dropped it in the chat, either March or April.
Okay.
So what is the next step?
Yeah.
Oh, once these plans are approved, then permits can start being pulled.
Okay,
So,
so 22 days.
Yeah, that's what he told me to expect to wait 22 more days. That's what the engineer said.
Is there any work that they can get started in the meantime?
I've been wanting to get somebody in here, but I was just kind of waiting because I didn't want to start putting the money in here just yet. But now I think we may be at a good position.
Ask them.
Okay.
Yeah, like, hey, like, what could I do in the meantime? Like, what work could I do in the meantime? You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't, like, mess up the process or anything like that.
He probably could lay my floors, huh?
I wouldn't lay the floors just yet, just because you got to do, like, all this wall stuff.
Oh, I take that back. The first thing that's going to happen is this wall before the city comes to do the inspection, because on the plan, it says that this is already a fire wall. So this wall is going to be the first thing that starts moving.
Can that be done now? Yeah.
It's going to have to be
That's
done.
part of the 6,000.
Yeah.
No, that's the 1,500, sorry.
No, part of
part of the 6,000.
That was
the
part of the
6,000, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Another contractor had quoted me $1,500 for the wall.
By itself.
By itself.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that's what I was thinking. I was just trying to make sure that the process was going to be like good before I started spending money.
Yeah, I understand that too, but you got a really, really good landlord who's working with you.
Yeah.
If that's already existing on the plans,
I'm going to have to get it done
you
before they
gotta
come.
get it done anyway. Yeah.
So I'll call him this upcoming week and ask him for the information to his guy so we can go ahead and get this wall knocked down and put up for when they come for inspection.
Bro, this is the weirdest story I've ever heard. Like, respect, like, this is beyond me.
I know.
And it's like, it's complicated because, like, it's like a really nice landlord, really weird county, really motivated tenant.
And really nice rental rate. I don't have a 3% increase or anything like that.
Really?
My increase is $100 a year.
Man, I hate you. I hate New York.
So now you see why I'm like trying
No,
to be
I
patient.
totally get it. I totally get
Because
it.
overhead, and I only pay for water. I mean, no, I'm only gonna pay for electricity. He pay for water, trash, and all the other stuff too.
What the?
Now you see why I'm
At this point, you may as well just
Be
be in it for the
patient.
long haul.
That's where I'm at.
Like, based on everything that he's given to you, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen.
I might just sit diamond hands.
That doesn't happen.
Hey, let me know when you need me to sub in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm like being patient with the process,
got the
because
space.
you know when I was looking at the spaces, they wanted me at like 4,500.
Right.
Cam, all the utilities
Triple
was
net,
on.
all that
Yeah,
stuff, yeah.
So I'm trying to see it through.
All right.
How long's your lease?
I signed for 5 years.
Oh, so I mean, all right. Can't kick you out.
Yeah.
Where's your mind at? Kind of like next step, packages, rentals,
Oh, yeah.
the fun stuff. The fun
Let's
stuff.
get into it, because I feel like I've been looking at all the fun stuff lately. I'm thinking, we're gonna have 3 packages. I'm trying to decide what I want to name my packages, because the name of the venue is Bloom Event Studio. I formed this LLC in 2022 before I ever started this program with you.
Okay.
I'm thinking of doing like different themed flower names for my packages.
Yeah.
Something different besides Premier or Platinum or Gold.
Wow.
Look, I just,
Whoa! I thought we were good.
we are good, but I'm just saying.
The tour is over.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Whoa. Okay.
I think I just want to do like a different little spin on the
No, please
packages.
do your little floral thing, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my little floral thing.
Do rose, tulip, and chrysanthemum. or something
Don't
like
forget maybe hydrangeas.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. See, Premier rolls off the tongue. Love it. Yeah, I'll take the
I guess.
hydrangea package.
Yeah.
Hey, live your life.
We're gonna work it out. Don't worry.
Okay.
So for the packages, I'm thinking obviously table chairs, linens, charger plates, napkins, simple centerpieces.
Okay.
And then as we go up in the packages, doing some balloons, some focal points.
Are you doing that?
Yeah, I'm doing
Okay.
it.
Yep.
I've been practicing.
Okay.
All right.
Balloons, focal points, some backdrops. I found some wood shops. And then also I've been thinking about trying to make my own backdrops out of the foam. I've been watching videos.
Wait. Say what?
Like foam backdrops is like a thing.
Foam.
You go
Backdrop?
to Home Depot or Lowe's, right? They have the thick, like, you can buy like sheets of like foam.
That
like the
sounds so
foam board.
sick.
No, like basically you can like cut it to be an arch and then they just paint it. They've been using it. I've watched videos, okay?
I believe it.
So, but you know what, if all else fails, I'll just
Is that
get,
the hydrangea package?
no, that is going to be,
She got real protective over her hydrangea package.
but yeah, some focal points, some backdrops, ropes, red carpet, some florals. I've been pricing some local wholesalers here.
Flowers.
Yeah, silk to, see about trying my hand at making my own pieces.
Silk as in like faux flowers.
Yeah, faux flowers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, faux
Get
flowers.
that off Amazon.
Yeah, I've been looking. So that's where I'm at with the packages.
It's hard to say because the build out process is.
I know.
I was like,
It's a cloud. And the build out process is a cloud. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
For me, it's a big cloud over the space. because there's so many good things and there's so many question marks and there's so many
A lot
like,
of question marks.
this could go wrong, this could go right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a really, really iffy situation, right? But I would say the main takeaway for me, and probably one of the biggest things that you have working in your favor, is a favorable landlord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes the whole
Right.
process.
So you guys have a great relationship. Let's just keep the relationship good. Open communication. Any concerns come up, you guys make sure you guys handle that. As far as the packages is concerned, everything is in your roadmap. Outline in your roadmap. Make sure you stay tapped into the community. Make sure you stay tapped into the calls.
Grand opening, I'm thinking at worst, September.
Damn.
Okay, but look, because I want to be realistic, but I'm thinking earliest would be early August or mid-August is where I feel like the sweet spot, once everything is
I
done.
get that. I see that.
But like all else fails, I feel like the worst come to worst, it's going to be September.
I see what you're
But
saying.
at that point, I'm getting ready to roll out Friendsgiving packages, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
holiday packages.
Okay. It's one of those situations where unfortunately I do have to say there's just a lot of question marks.
Yeah.
So like normally we'd be able to come in and be like, all right, cool, boom, boom,
Boom,
boom. This
boom,
is gonna
yeah.
take this, do that, do that, do that. But like this one is just like you gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We are getting a lot from the landlord. It's just like you said, it's just questionable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Number one thing I could probably just say is just like keep us in the loop.
I will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that way we could take things step by step because we just don't have all the nobody has all the answers right now. So yeah, just keep us in the loop. We don't want this to like fall apart.
Yeah. No, for
And we
sure.
don't want it to get more complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely not more
man,
complicated. Oh my God.
For sure. If like B says, if things arise, let us know. Like, please
Of course.
ring the alarm.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I will.
Anyway, Houston, Texas, where are we?
All right, we are at 12707 Westheimer Road, Suite B. You can find Bloom Event Studio. Drive by, check us out.
Yep.
We will be opening in August.
Yeah.
I'm claiming it, so feel free to check us out.
What's the Instagram?
It is bloomevents.htx.
Get it.
That's a Stranger package too.
Yeah, look, I'm telling you, it's top of the line, top notch.
Do not forget about the rose petal.
The rose
Or the
petal
rose petal.
package.
Look, we have a package to fit any and every budget.
Talk your talk. Talk saucy.
Look, you know.
Hey, bro, I can't even top that, man. Let's get it.